We feel like there is an unhealthy obsession that he has on the Somali community, and an unhealthy and creepy obsession that he has with me.
This extraordinary cabinet meeting, he said Somalis, quote, come from hell. They complain and they do nothing but take a listen.
Minnesota Representative Ilhan Omar says that her son was pulled over by ICE officers over the weekend and was asked to prove that he's a U.S. citizen.
We feel like there is an unhealthy obsession that he has on the Somali community, and an unhealthy and creepy obsession that he has with me.
Here is Representative Ilhan Omar, Hamas supporter who married her brother, but who am I to judge, criticizing Donald Trump because he said some mean things.
So there are 80,000 people of Somali descent in your state, but the president has been very focused, not just on them, but on you. In this extraordinary cabinet meeting, he said Somalis, quote, come from hell. They complain and they do nothing but take a listen.
These are people that do nothing but complain. They complain. And from where they came from, they got nothing. We don't want them in our country. Let them go back to where they came from and fix it. Thank you very much.
That knocking is vehement agreement from his cabinet members there. I just wonder what the reaction is in your district to have that from the highest office in the land.
It's disgusting. It's completely disgusting. These are Americans that he is calling garbage. And we feel like there is an unhealthy obsession that he has on the Somali community, and an unhealthy and creepy obsession that he has with me. I think it is also really important for us to remember that this kind of hateful rhetoric and this level of dehumanizing can lead to dangerous actions by people who listen to the president.
And 95% of the Somalis in your state are U.S. citizens.
Yes.
Just for clarity there. What do you make of this argument of failure to assimilate and sort of ruining America? How do you understand this?
I mean, when I think about Stephen Miller and his white supremacist rhetoric, it reminds me of the way the Nazis described Jewish people in Germany.
She is so vile. It's like, it's impossible to analyze it really in some way. First off, look, I'm actually not going to defend the exact words that Trump used there, right? Like that's Trump being Trump. And I think we're well past the point that I have to whittle every word he says and everything else. For then that woman, who again committed federal immigration fraud by marrying her brother, which now is finally bursting into the mainstream. Someone who goes out of her way to constantly defend America's enemies and never defend America, a place that she is a first-generation immigrant who has attained unimaginable power for all of the wrong reasons. And then she tells you that Stephen Miller, who is Jewish, is a Nazi, as she loves all the people who are actively trying to kill the Jews across the world and right here. Irony is dead. What can I tell you? Irony is absolutely dead.
Minnesota Representative Ilhan Omar says that her son was pulled over by ICE officers over the weekend and was asked to prove that he's a U.S. citizen. So in an interview with WCCO on Sunday, Omar explained that her son had made a stop at Target when ICE agents pulled him over. And she said he was eventually let go after showing his passport. Omar noted that her son always carries his passport with him in case he ever has an encounter with ICE officers. She said, quote, they're looking for young men who look Somali and assuming they're undocumented. In another interview with CBS Minnesota, Omar also responded to comments made by President Trump last week, in which he again claimed that she married her brother to obtain U.S. citizenship. She said, quote, everyone knows I came to the United States at the age of 12 and became a citizen at 17. She went on to say, for me, this is just a display of his ignorance. It's a national embarrassment that he continues to repeat these claims even though he knows the truth. Omar, who fled Somalia's civil war as a child, accused ICE of racially profiling members of the Somali community. On Friday, in a letter addressed to DHS Secretary Kristi Noem, Omar and several members of Congress demanded a full explanation for the administration's threats to abruptly determine TPS for Somali nationals. In another letter, Omar pressed DHS for answers about Operation Metro Surge, an ICE deployment in Minnesota that she says has led to racial profiling, unlawful arrests of U.S. citizens, excessive force, and violations of constitutional rights. Federal authorities have been increasing scrutiny of undocumented Somali immigrants since last month because of a New York Times report that detailed fraud schemes involving roughly $1 billion in stolen COVID relief funds. Officials allege that some of the money taken from Minnesota Medicaid and social service programs was sent overseas to Somalia with possible ties to terrorist organizations.